Hey everyone, I'm Drex, and this is the 2 Minute Drill where I do three quick stories twice a week, all part of one great community, the 229 Cyber and Risk community, here at This Week Health. Today's 2 Minute Drill is brought to you by Order, the asset inventory and intelligence platform. Did you know that you can know everything about everything on your network? Every vulnerability, every risk, every user, everything in real time? Find out more at order.net/healthcare. Thanks for joining me today. Here's some stuff you might want to know about. A couple of weeks ago on the show, I talked about quantum computing. And one of the challenges we're going to eventually have on our hands once quantum superimposition power becomes more available to the masses. That challenge is all about the decisions we've made on encryption today and how that encryption won't hold up to the quantum computers of tomorrow. And that day is called Q Day by those who are working the problem. And it's closer than you think. The time to start learning about this and thinking about this is now. I'll repost that previous 2 Minute Drill episode on quantum in the comments of this post, and you can read all about Q Day at thisweekhealth.com/news. India's biggest health insurer is a company called Star Health. And back in September, they had what is probably a pretty significant cyber breach, although reports have been varied in the press and the details are a little thin. But one thing we do know, there's a really interesting technique being used by the hackers to show that they actually possess Star Health's sensitive patient data. Stick with me here. The messaging app Telegram, which is popular around the world, has a unique ability which allows users to create chatbots. And in this case, the hackers have built chatbots that allow potential customers of the stolen data to ask questions of the chatbot and get answers and samples of the patient data they're specifically interested in. Telegram has apparently taken down the chatbot, but as soon as they do, another one pops up. It's just another really interesting way of marketing stolen data and another example of how the cyber thugs we face today have their own innovation teams and they're focusing on creating the easiest way to satisfy their customers. And finally, today, one quick story from the National Law Review. I know, I know the National Law Review, but this one has to do with New York state driven cyber requirements that are going into effect. Hospitals have a year to comply. They must immediately start reporting cyber incidents to the state. The regs also have mandates on certain policies and activities, including the formal appointment of a CISO. You should read this because this is probably something like this is coming to your state or to the federal government soon. You can find out more at thisweekhealth.com/news. And as always, you can download the 2 Minute Drill wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for This Week Health Newsroom. You'll find this show and others in that channel. And remember, the only way I get new listeners is if you tell somebody about the show. So please share the 2 Minute Drill with your peers. Today's 2 Minute Drill was brought to you by Order. Do you really know where all your devices are talking to? You can bring some order to your enterprise. Find out more at order.net/healthcare. That's it for today's 2 Minute Drill. Thanks for being here. Stay a little paranoid, and I will see you around campus.